So the first thing I made was the beet solution. So I shredded 1 beet into the pan. I boiled it with some water, and I got this much water after straining it. So this is this is a wide mouth pint jar. So this is what I got for beets. And the beet I used was about this size. So I just used 1 to start with. See how it goes? I'm using turmeric to do yellow. And I'm not going to do exact directions because Heather over at Mommy Potamus, it's a blog, she did a beautiful printable and a beautiful blog post with all the details, and I'm basically, like, this is the printout, I'm basically just following her directions, but I thought it would be helpful to have a video to show you guys exactly how it turns out. So this is after the first try. This is the turmeric, this is the beets, and this is the red cabbage that's supposed to make white eggs blue and brown eggs green. And as you can see, they're pretty much just like a very pale colored, still white egg.
Yeah, white egg.
You can see a little bit of color there, but so I am doing the cabbage. I'm doing the cabbage again. I put what I had for the cabbage back in the bowl as the water, and then I put a whole bunch more cabbage. Now there's a total of about a half a head of cabbage in there, and then I'm putting a lid on to kind of steam the color out of it. And this is from Onion Skins for like a brown gold color, so we'll try that when it cools. This was the blue. After I made it stronger, it still wasn't working. So I just added a teaspoon of baking soda because I heard that makes the purple turn to blue. Oh yeah, it does look blue now, look, compared to the purple. Yeah, that's more like it. So these are the brown eggs. They make kind of a pretty color. And this is the onion skins. This one's been in here for a while. You can see it on the white background. So now I'm getting good color. I don't know if you could hear me because I was talking really quiet in the last clip, but I added baking soda. I added a teaspoon of baking soda to it because I know from doing frosting colors that makes it turn from green to blue. So this is the red cabbage now with the baking soda. It's a little more blue than it's showing you. And then this is the brown egg. So now I like the colors. But look at this when it dried. Like, that was not like that when I set it here to dry. And if you look, I think it's like that film that's on the, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a film on the top of this. And I'm thinking, yeah, you can see it there. I'm thinking that when I pulled it out, that was like what stuck to it. See that? So this time, before I take them out, I'm going to try stirring it up really well. I'm trying to break that up a little bit and then get them out of there. See if those look better when they dry. Okay, these are the 2 I just took out. These are the other 2 that I took out after I started stirring it. So they are not doing that weird speckled thing, which is good, but the colors now aren't nearly the same. Like, look at, this was the first white one, and this is the second white one. This is the first brown egg in that color, and this is the next one. So I don't know if, so I might try adding baking soda again. I don't know. But the red cabbage coloring is definitely kind of frustrating to work with. I picked up this little egg basket because we needed a smaller one. They have them at Walmart for $6.99 in the pet supplies section. So here is what they look like. I'm actually super happy with them. Like, look at all the different colors. I think they're really pretty. I went ahead and rubbed them down with a Ziploc baggie and a little bit of shortening. I had the Spectrum shortening. So it's basically just solid vegetable oil. So This is the beets. This is the onion skins. This is the turmeric. And those were all really easy and straightforward. If that was all you wanted to do, I think that would be super easy. These are all the cabbage, the red cabbage ones. So you can see they're really not consistent. And there's another one, with red cabbage one. So those ones, that was really what took a lot more messing around, was the red cabbage. So all in all, I think it was definitely worth it. I didn't really do this with the kids because it was sort of a process and I was trying to figure it out. I think next year what I could do is have it ready. Like I had these jars of this stuff. I could just have these ready and then take them to the table. And then maybe we could label their eggs with pencil or something and they could put them in. I did leave the eggs in to soak. Like I would put 2 in the jar, I would put it in the fridge, and I would just come back when I thought of it, like maybe 20 minutes or so. So it wasn't like you could just have the kids do it for a moment and pull it back out. Hope that helps. I think next year or next time I want to do it, I would experiment with spinach because I did later find some online where people did it with spinach and it was like a bright springy green color. And that would be a lot easier than the red cabbage. If you guys have questions, let me know. I will link to that blogger that has the nice description of how to do it. But yeah, try it. I mean, definitely a lot healthier and I think much more beautiful than the regular dye.